This is Theodorus Rex, and today I would like to talk about Ayaan Hirsi Ali's book Nomad, about what it's like for a woman to escape the perils of Islam. Ali speaks early on in the book about how her family's come under fire for her beliefs and how she's left Islam, essentially becoming an apostate or an unbeliever, an atheist, if you will. Ali expresses some deep insight and perspective on what it's like to be a woman living under the tenets of Islam. The sense of entitlement that men display in Islam, the way it drastically restricts women's choices, and the weight of the religion falls primarily disproportionately on women. You know, they're bound to obey, they're bound to chastity and shame. Women burden the obligations of religious rules, and Islam focuses on them obsessively. Ali tells us that in Islamic culture, women must often ask permission to leave the house, and when they do leave the house, they must hide themselves behind thick drapery. Just take the hijab, veils, and burqas that they're compelled to wear. You know, you have to be ashamed of your body, suppress your desires, giving you only a small space to call your own. Then later in the book, she talks a little bit about polygamy, which creates a context of uncertainty, distrust, and jealousy within the separate wives' relationships with the man. You know, there's often plots, you know, how much is the other wife getting? Who is the favored child? In Islam, since you have multiple wives, you have many children, exponentially more children, which is one of the reasons why the religion is growing at such an amazing rate. Who will the husband marry next, and how can we manipulate our husband more efficiently? She goes on to suggest that often in the Islamic world, people are chosen not for their talent, not for their skill, not for their seniority, but for their piety. The book also discusses her time in Somalia, growing up there, and then how she was arranged in an arranged marriage after her genital mutilation, from which she fled and moved to Amsterdam instead. There she was embraced by some liberal-minded people. She got into Dutch Parliament, which was a springboard for her coming to the United States. It also chronicles her need for heavy security detail because she has a fatwa out on her, because once you leave Islam, you are marked for death. The last few chapters kind of talk about remedies to this situation and how maybe we can educate the Muslim community at large and hopefully turn them off this cycle of oppression, violence, ways we might enlighten them so they don't go around murdering homosexuals. Anyway, the book's a riveting read. I would recommend it if you're interested in those type of topics. It's very enlightening and quite insightful and informative at that. I got mine from the local library. And as always, thanks for watching, and if you like these reviews, please subscribe to my channel. Take care and have a great day.